right, I am back here to continue to work on my organization. To work on my organization. I'll probably do this for an hour, maybe a little longer. I definitely want to get some of this taken care of. Emergence of Awesomeness, that is a 2025 work. So that'll go here in this pile. And then we have this one, Cover Up. Beautiful artwork. Messed up so many times on that one when I was organizing the prints that are available for sellsies. And then we got this one. Oop, this is upside down. Unhinged Beauty. This is beauty. Unhinged because I didn't use any rulers or straight edges. This is the first drawing in a while that I had done without using rulers. I might do another one soon. That is similar to that. And then we have Light and Dark Dreams. This is a beautiful piece of work. All right. Now we are diving into these pieces here. This one goes into my third colored series. This is number 10. So I'll probably go down here. And it goes right down here. Okay. We have Shapeshifter. This will go in my 4th series. All right, we have the blue one now. This is a nice piece. This will go in my 3rd series. Here we have Simple is Nice. This goes into my 4th series. Have Inspiration. This was done in February, so I'm going to go in my 3rd series. We have Silk. This one belongs in my 4th series. Ooh, the Green Room. This was a fun one. This belongs in my 3rd series. This was a very, very simple one. All right, this one is called Nah. This belongs in my 3rd series. This was simple and nice. Number 9 out of 16, so it goes actually over here. Okay. $12. Oh. 11. 12, 11, 10, 9. I don't know where the red fits in though. This is 16. We're still looking for 50. Oh, 15 is right there. 15, 14, 13, 12. So we only need a couple more for that set. All right. We have Italians with blue. This is nice. We have the gray area. This belongs in my 4th collection. All right, and this one is called Random. It belongs in my 3rd color collection. And we have Patience. This one also goes in my 3rd collection. Here's number 6. I think red is number 7. Okay, we have Anxiety. That goes in my 4th one. And then we have Unsolved. And we have Social Experiment. This one's nice. Then we have Colorphoria. Very simple, yet nice. And we have The Core, belonging in my 2nd series. And this is the last one to make up the series of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the red one must have been 7 because of the date on it. Yeah, perfect. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, got the entire 16. The second 16 piece. We'll go through these again real quick. 1, 2. That way you can see them as a set. 3. Oh, I don't know if that got shown. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one is 10. 11. 12, the green room. 13, birthday one. 14, 15, and number 16, the Chutes and Ladder piece. All right. All of those are together now. Together. Instead of just random in random places. And I think these are all together now too. 420. I lost count, actually. I wasn't even counting. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, all 16 are here as well. Hello, Adrian Carpenter. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we're going to look at this series also. This series was a remake of the last series that I just showed. And the reason why I had to remake them was to make these smaller so I could fit the frames. I was so mad when I realized my first black and white series and my first colored series of this year were too big for my frames. So I went back and spent the next 2 months doing the entire series, both black, white, and colored. So here's the remake of the colored series. Well, it's not necessarily a remake, but yeah, I had to. But it was nice. It allowed me to do more artwork, and they're not the same either. They're different. There's a couple of them with similarities, and that's it. And that's only because I specifically wanted that kind of design in the series. Oh, I'm not even reading the titles out loud. I'm just kind of showing these off. I think I read them earlier when I was showing them as I was pulling them out. No, when I bought the frames last year, back in 2024, they were a buy one get two free deal, and so I knew I was going to do artwork for the frames, but when I did the artwork, I accidentally made the artwork too large, so I had to go back and make 16 new pieces. And this one is called Unsolved. This one is called Unsolved Mystery because I couldn't figure out what to put in the center there. So I decided instead of putting anything in the center, I'm going to keep the center blank. And I'm glad I kept it blank. Because this piece looks just fine the way it is. And this was originally going to be the last drawing of this series, but I decided to make this number one instead. And this was going to be the first one because I started this first actually when I was doing the series, but then I put this aside and didn't get back to it until the very end of the series. And at the end of the series, I still couldn't figure out what to put in the center. And then I ultimately decided the center was fine like it is. And I am glad I made that decision because it looks nice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make prints of these, and then I'm going to put the prints in the frames. And then I'm just going to put the originals in my albums, my art albums. Thank you very much, Adrian. I like my black and white work too. This was originally going to be in one of my black and white series, but I messed up. I messed up on this big time. So instead of throwing the drawing away, I decided to add more spectacles around the square, because originally this was just going to be the square, but I added these details to it to make it look nice. And that's what I like to do. If I mess up on artwork, I set it aside, and then I just turn it into something later. I don't like to throw away my artwork. no matter how much I mess up on it. And here's one that I really do not like at all. This is one of my least favorite ones. This is called Easy. And let me tell you something. I'm not a big fan of the metallic pens. This is supposed to be metallic on yellow. I'm not a fan of the metallic pens. I do not like that one at all, honestly. This one is awesome. This one is amazing. I was not sure what I was going to do at all when I was doing this. This is literally the most random thing in the world, but it turned out to be really awesome. And this one's called Euphoric Palooza. The English language has some interesting words. Oh, I need a drink. And I'm not keeping my drink on my art table because if I spill my drink, it's going to cause a lot of problems for my art. But I could move my drink table closer to this table, I suppose. Oh. It just needs to be on a separate table. Separate table. I like Euphoric Palooza is awesome, especially for that drawing right there. All right, one of my favorite drawings I've done this year is this red one. And I'm sure I've shown this a lot lately. One of my favorite ones. And it goes nicely with my mini red one. And my large red. This is amazing. This one is called The Red Miracle. And I finished this back in October. One of my favorite ones. And the small red one is good too. Let me go get my big red one. Ooh. My big red. The big red machine. Cane. I don't know if you guys can see this very well. My laptop is in front of my window, so the lighting is terrible. I don't know if you're able to see that at all. I can't see it on my screen very well. Are you able to see this? I can't see it at all. It's not coming up on my screen at all. I will move my laptop, which is frustrating because I'm going to have to move it back to this table. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's very viewable from the angle I had it in. And now you can't see it because it's too dark. I just cannot win with the lighting. There we go. There's a better view of it. No, it's getting too dark again. Okay, well. Well, this is the big red one. I can't get a good shot of it because I can't seem to stream on laptops and I can't seem to stream on phones. It's just not streaming is just not my thing, I don't think. Yeah, it took a lot. It took a lot of work, that's for sure. Oh. That's why I need to get rich so I can hire people to do these streaming things for me. Or at least teach me how to do them. Actually, that's what I would do. If I ever got rich, I would hire somebody to teach me how to do these things. And the lighting and I'm not a person who can just watch something and learn from it or read a book and just learn from it. I'm a hands-on kind of guy. If it's not hands-on, it me to pick it up. All right, here we have a black and white. This one is nice. I really like this one a lot. This one's called Trash Panda. I can't remember why I called it Trash Panda. It must have been one of those drawings where I didn't like it at first, and then now I like it, of course. I don't know. This one's called Trash Panda. I might have called it Trash Panda because I was talking about trash pandas during that time period. Ew, I forgot to look at the date. That was in August. Okay. So I want to make sure this table's for my 2025 work, because I'm trying to separate my older work from my work this year, because I'm going to do a video on all of the work that I've done this year. I'm going to try to do that at the end of every year. I started that last year. We have to Proceed with Caution. This was done in April of this year. You got your shades of black and grays in here. The lighting is, there we go. There's the perfect shot. The lighting was terrible. I wish the clouds would just come roll over and block the sun for a while. I do not want it to be sunny today. All right, here is something. Here's a border that I started earlier this year. And here's another border I started earlier this year. I never did get back around to these. They are beautiful. Ooh. I was talking about an ugly piece of artwork that I did earlier this year that I hated so much. And here we are with the border. I had mentioned I had remade a border. It's this piece right here. I never got back to it. I see a couple smudge marks on here too, so that's kind of irritating. But hopefully it'll work out when I finish this piece. Boy, I've got projects I've started left and right. This looks pretty cool too. I like this a lot. Well, I know what I'm gonna do next year in January. I'm gonna work on these pieces and get them finished. Oh my goodness. This piece right here, this one is called Sometimes Love is Broken into Black and White Pieces. I started this more than 15 years ago. And here I am. And I started working on it, I think, last year, but then I never got back around to it. I think next year I'm gonna finish these small projects that I started. Here's a print, and here's a print of one of my drawings. I can't remember what it's called, but this is a really nice print. I need to put this into my to-do pile. This is the same thing, because these were supposed to be signed, cut, and laminated for sale. I do have some of these prints for sale, by the way. Oh my God, I can't get out of my chair because I'm so fat. Every chair I own is broken, and now I'm stuck sitting in this stupid summer chair because I can't get a chair to this stupid house I live in. I'm amazed. Awesome, thank you. And the box is empty now. So I got all of my 2025 work out on the table now, including all of my small pieces, my shades of shards. So I have only 3 more drawings to do to complete my 100 piece drawings for the year. Today is the 28th. I can feasibly get 3 drawings done by the end of the year, but I need to start one of them today. I have 2 projects over on the table that I will work on because I gotta get 3 pieces done so I can say I've completed 100 pieces this year. Oh, I've also done a couple big ones earlier this year. Oh, I am fat. My scale says 1 at a time, please. Okay, let's look at the 2025 big ones. Because I did 3 of them in 2025. That was finished in 2024. Okay, so this big red one I started in 2007 or 2008, maybe 2006, but not sooner than that, I'm sure. But I finished this last year in 2024, so this took a long time to finish. Okay, so 2025. Okay, I think we just did 3 poster sizes in 2025, actually. Yeah, I only did 3 poster sizes. I started a 4th one, but I was going through some problems earlier in the year. And I'm going to go through the same problems in January, so I might not be doing artwork in January. Okay. This one was done in January of this year. This one is called Lost Art, because here we have a drawing that's trapped inside a big drawing. So this has kind of a story to tell. A drawing trapped inside of a large drawing. Moist. Okay, and now we have a cool little drawing where I kind of mixed my skill set here. This one is called Half and Half. Moist. That was done in February. Okay, and this one is called Sprinkles. This was going to be a shattered glass style drawing, but the colors kept smudging the black ink, and I did not want to put any black squares. I got some black squares because of the smudges, so I kept the colors light and sporadic, which pretty much enhances the piece. The border helps a lot. The border work helps this piece stand out a lot. And that was done in March 27th. And I started a 4th one. Son of a bitch. I started this one, but I messed up so bad on this one that I have to cut this out and glue it on another piece of paper. And I don't even think I want to finish this one. This one just was such a disaster. But I'm keeping it just in case I change my mind. I always keep my mess ups. In fact, I actually started the middle of that a couple years ago, actually. But I was trying to work on the border, and then I messed up big time on the border. Okay. Now we just need to organize the 2025 stuff by date. Luckily, I wrote all of my artworks down, so I don't really need to struggle trying to figure out which one was first. This one will be kind of a fast organization. So we'll set these ones aside. I did a lot of small ones this year too, just to help me get to the 100 mark. I don't know when I did a little magic. I need to figure that out. Actually. Oink, oink. All right. I didn't see my black and white series in this box. I have 2 sets of black and white series. Why weren't they in this box? Uh-oh. I got my colored series in the box, but I don't have my black and white series. I just now noticed that. See no good. Uh-oh. That is not good. See no good. Oh, maybe they're on the other table over there. See no good. I love caffeine. I love Mountain Dew. I need to stay caffeinated. Okay, I have to get up out of this chair again because I think my black and white drawings are on the other table. Code C. Oh. Okay. I found a couple. I found a whole pile. We're just going to go through this whole pile. We have, this one is called It Is What It Is. This was supposed to be for one of my black and white series, but I had messed up on this and set it aside and went back to it later and worked around my mistakes and made this a nice little piece. But it is not part of my series. It was going to be, but it ultimately wasn't. Right here we have another print. This one needs to go into my to-do pile. Oh my gosh, here's one of my mini colored ones. This is one of my most amazing ones. This is the reason why when I finished this, I'm like, okay, this looks awesome. I'm gonna do a bigger one. And this is a really nice piece. Oh no. Oh God, no. Oh no. Oh no. My mind says I want to do a poster size, a big drawing one. And this was really miserable to work on. And now my mind is trying to convince me to start a big poster size drawing of one of these. And I have to tell myself no, because this was miserable to work on. I'm not gonna lie, this piece was pretty miserable. My mind is trying to tell me to go ahead and do a bigger one. It's no big deal, do a bigger one. Ooh, here is my series. I think this might be my first ever colored series. We have Make Like a Ball and Bounce. This is from 2023. We have Make Like a Life and Get One. Make like an eye and observe. Make like a circle and go around. Make like a sun and shine. Welcome in, everyone. And we have Make Like a Blaze and Light Up, which looks kind of like a monster. It's like a fire monster from like Lord of the Rings or something. All right, to make like a random and go with it. Sounds kind of nice. A little bit of color goes a long way sometimes instead of doing a full colored one. Make like a line and a doodle. This one's kind of nice. And then we have, of course, my favorite one in this series. Make like a chip and dip. This, I think, was my first or second colored series. Oops, I forgot to put them upside down as I was showing them. There we go. That way I can keep them in order. Order of operations. There we go. This series was from 2023, so this one does not go on this table. We will put these in here. Because I'm going to make another brand new album for my 2025 work. So I'm trying to separate all of my work. I think over this entire year, I've been pulling my drawings out of the albums and doing shorts and then not putting them back in their albums. So they've been kind of sitting on my desks in random places in my house. So now I'm going to get them all together. And we're going to start next year over again. Okay. These are prints that need to go in my to-do pile. Now we have the black and white prints, but I think these are in excuse me, they're not in order. So we will get them in order. I'm going to move these two series here. Oh. Okay, that one is for the other series. $316. Okay, this goes in. Oh wow, these are also mixed up. 1, 2. This one is number 1. This one goes in this one as well. This one's number 7. This one is number 3. Number 8 for that. I'm glad I date all of these because it helps me actually figure them out, even the ones that I forget to number. I never forget to date them. And then we got this one. And I will show these off at the end here. Once I get them organized. 316. Okay, this set is a little organized. 14. 15. Ew, and one of my favorites. And 16. Okay, so we are looking for numbers 3. Number 3 and 4, I think. Number 3, 4, 5, and 6. So those are missing from that series. Oh, and we have Cloud Kicker's drawing. Actually, this is already printed on the sticker. This is Cloud Kicker's. This is already a print. It's on sticker paper. I just need to send this to Cloud. There are four simple stickers. I need to send this out to Cloud, so I need to set that aside. And we got 3 sheets of it. 3 sheets of these. I don't know if you're watching, Cloud. It says I have 0 viewers right now, so I'm guessing not. Okay, and then we have this guy. I think I finished this one in 2024, but I forgot to put a date on it. This was in September of 2022. I think that was right after I got back into drawing because of my hand incident. We got this. This is 2024. I'll set the 2024 down the side because it looks like I got even older work in here. And then we have the window monster, and I forgot to sign and date this, so Wow. There's a few drawings I have. Oh my goodness, another unsigned and undated one. Cup. I started this over a decade ago, and then at some point I finished it. I may add more details to this just so I can finish it and then put a date on it. But I started this so many years ago. But I may end up working on that just so I can put a finished date on it. Because it could still use some work. And then we have another one that I didn't sign and date. Fortunately, I know this one is newer than 2020 because of the design. I didn't start doing this design until late 2020 or in early 2021. So I know this is a much newer piece than some of them. I'm pretty sure I did this one on stream on my other channel, on my Wheat and Shaw channel before I came out with Wheat's Art. So I'm pretty sure I can find this if I just take the time. And then I could probably figure out what the date was I finished this. And then here we have my beautiful autumn piece, which was done on Halloween in 2020. I didn't do a Halloween piece in 2021 because of my hand injury. So I'm trying to do a piece every year on Halloween. All right, and here we have this one. This is a print, so I need to put this into my to-do box. All right, here's another 2025 piece, but I started this a couple years ago, finished it in 2025. So let's go. Let's go. It's in my 2025 pile. Here's another to-do print. This is all green. Oh, I have a whole pile of to-dos. Now we've got a whole pile right here to do, so I'm just going to pick them up and move them. I have a lot of stuff to do over in that pile now. Here's one called Sea Creature I completed in 2023. And here's two pieces of paper. These just have lines on the side. These just have lines on the sides. I didn't use these because I could tell that the lines were lopsided. I am keeping these papers just in case I get an idea for something that's kind of lopsided. So I'm keeping these sheets for that reason, because I don't like to throw away stuff if I don't have to. Here we have a blank piece of paper. Presumably this is one where I put on my artwork and then so I don't smudge. So I will set this over here. Okay. Oh, I found another series. Okay. And another black and white series here. Okay. This needs to be organized. Oh. This one is from the January one. This is number 4. This is number 5. And I will show both of these black and white series once I get them organized. And it looks like I will get these organized fairly quickly. 8, number 9, number 10, 15 and 16. And this is number 3 out of 6 over here. 4 out of 6. And 5 out of 6. 16, I mean. So I think I'm still missing a couple. Pretty sure I'm missing number 2. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm missing the second one out of this series. And I'm missing number 6 out of that series. So I need to keep digging through this pile here. All right, here we have little pieces. This is in October 6th of 2022 is when I finished this. I think this was my first piece I started when getting back into art because I had hurt my hand very badly and I wasn't able to draw for almost an entire year. Maybe it was an entire year. But it wasn't fun. All right, we got some more to-do projects here. Wheat. This is another to-do border put in to-do's pile. And here is something I did in 2021. This is called Woof. You can see a dog in there. Pretty cool. Maybe I like it. Ew, I have another series here. Another Cloud Kicker sticker. Faye and Elfie. Rest in peace, Elfie. There needs to be a Poppy sticker. Pop-Tart sticker. I regret this piece. I regret this piece more than anything because I didn't put the N in the right spot. This is supposed to be Moink. I do not like this part, this drawing at all. It's M-O-I-N-K. Man, really don't like this M-O-I-N-K. But I can't help but to think this was ruined, and I definitely can't cover it up. Oh well. All right, this was done in May of 2022. Cool as beans. Okay, so this was done in May of 2022. I wonder if this was 2023 actually. Because there was a really long time between 2021 and 2022 that I didn't do art. And I don't remember doing anything in May of that year, but of course I don't remember a lot of things. Here we have Boink. And the eye was supposed to be in the middle on Moink, so ugh. And here's Rest in Pieces. the original that I did in June 1st of 2020, I think. Yeah, it was June 1st, 2020. Man. It wasn't long after my friend shot himself. I hope that stupid manager can't sleep at night over that. If he hadn't taken his hours away from him, he would not have shot himself. God, that just still makes me pissed off. All right, here we have lines. This is an original from 2020. Okay, we have a gold pen on black paper. It's nice and shiny. I personally don't like this drawing, but it looks nice and shiny. And I don't think I ever will do another gold to black drawing because I just don't like the way the ink flows. The ink just looks, I don't know, it just it doesn't seem right. And once again, this is one that I did not sign and date, which is stupid. I'm starting to notice there's several of my. Oh no, I bent to the corner of that one. That's what I get for not putting my drawings back in the folders right away. Oh well. And here we have a quickie from 2022. This is nice. We'll just set this aside because and really? Okay, yes, I signed it right there. This is the River Lake, February 17th, 2021. Nice drawing. Okay, we got all of these here. So we're just missing one from that series. Oh boy, I'm missing. And I didn't sign this cloud one either. Okay, so this one was 2024 at some point. I will have to go back and watch the stream for this one. Yeah. It might have been before I started Wheats Art. I started Wheats Art in March of 2024, and I couldn't start streaming until December of that same year. So I started streaming in December of 2024, and here we are in December of 2025. Okay, and these drawings I need to finish in 2026. And okay, so I did not actually find those few drawings. Okay. Three, 6. Okay, so I think I showed the first one of these yesterday. It was called Moist. And it's over on that table. I will go get it so I can show off the whole. Same time. Timestamp. Oh, well, I found one of them here, and then I found one of them. This is the first one on the series of 16. I showed the series earlier, but I apparently didn't have the first one. This is the first one. Okay. All right, so we can show this is the second black and white series I have ever done, but these were a series of 6. We have Moist, we have Sopping, and I'm sure you saw Clammy yesterday, but I don't think you're still here. This one is Juicy. I can't remember which one is Clammy. This is Slushy. And this is Clammy. Clammy. And then this one is Dank. These were done in 2022 in December. Almost 3 years. Yeah, the last one was December 31st. Yep, and a couple of them were done on Christmas. One was done on the 30th. Okay, so we have the 6th one here now. I think 3, 5, 6. Okay, now we have the whole set of this one. I think we have the whole set of this one. 6. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can show off this series now. I'm concerned about my other series, but it is what it is. 1. This one's called Out to Lunch, number 1. This one is called I Lost My Marbles, number 2. This one is called Bless Your Extravagant Heart, number 3. This one is called Look at That Face, number 4. This one's called I'm a Ray of Sunshine, number 5. This one is called 2 Nickels Short of a Dime, number 6. This one is called How Many Quarters, number 7. This one is called Do Not Cut the Cheese in the House, number 8. The Wheels Go Round and Round, number 9. This one is called Plus an Extra 10, number 10. This one's actually a really good one. I would buy that from myself if I were you. All right, this one is called I'm a Light Bulb, number 11. Extra Violet is my favorite color. Wait, no, it's Ultraviolet is my favorite color, number 12. Extra Violet. Wow. This one is called I Am Traveling, Not Driving, number 13. This is called My Goodness. This is a shout out to Judith W. This is number 14. A Real Piece of Work, number 15. And this one's called Where Do We Go From Here? This one is kind of like my Wheats Art drawing. It has a message in it. Okay, so this is 2025, so this goes right over here. And now I just need to find that one drawing. I think there's only one missing from here now. 1, 2. No, I'm missing the second one. 1, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I am missing number 2 in this series. All right. Now this is the one I started a couple days ago. And here's another one that I need to finish soon. This one is nearing completion. I just can't figure out what I'm going to do in the white large spaces there. That's the only reason why it's not finished yet. It could have been finished a week ago. Oh. I need to find that one drawing, the number 2 for that. Aha. I found it. That wasn't as hard of a test as I thought it was going to be. All right, now we can show off the series. Okay. All right, so this series did not get off to a good start. This series is I am glad that I redid this series because this first drawing I do not like at all. So I'm glad I redid the first series. I redid the first series and I made it into more of a geometric series. So this one here is I just did not like. This one's called One Day It Will All Be Gone. They look like little flowers dying. It was my first attempt at drawing flowers, so it just was awful. But the series gets a lot better. This one looks amazing. This one's called Enjoy Your Time. The rest of them are pretty good, actually, I think. This one is called It Could Be Around the Corner. But it never really is it? And this one's called One Moment, Please. This is kind of my first serious experimenting with geometric shapes like this. This one's called A Good Thing, and it really is. This one's called Pieces of Shatter. This was easy to do, but it's not my favorite. That's number 6. This one's called Let Your Imagination Speak. This is nice. I like this one. This one came out nice. But it's pretty easy too. This one is called Shape Up or Ship Out. I really like this one a lot. It's a very super simple, but came out really nice. At first glance, this is a beautiful, simple piece. This one's called A Few Nice Moments. This one is awesome. This one is called Fun Moment. I think I'm going to have to end the stream soon. I'm starting not to feel very well. This one is called The 12th Monument. This one's called Good Things. Number 13. This one is called Another Nice Moment. This one is called It's Party Time. And this one is called One Final Moment. This is a really cool one. I like this a lot. Simple but elegant. All right, I will try to stream again later today. I will actually try to make it an art stream instead of organizing things. I do need to get back to organizing things. So I will do another organizing stream. But I think my next stream, I will work on art. Right now, I am not feeling too great right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Oink, oink.